Welcome to my beautiful village. This is where I was born and brought up, and I'm still living here until my man comes for me. My name is ADAEZE. I come from Africa, West Africa to be precise, in a small village in Nigeria of Igbo clan. And this is my story. This is me. I am beautiful, kind, and I have a heart of gold. However, I've had a terrible experience on a date with a man who was not worthy of me. I met with this man in our local markets where I went to buy out things for myself. And we got talking. He asked me on a date and I accepted. I was beautifully dressed with my best outfit. I wore my best attire and my necklace and my earring, and I used my best perfume on my way to the date. This was me. I finally met him in our local bar and we started talking, but the discussion didn't end well. I went back home a very sad person. I was hoping that the man would be different, but he turned out to be the worst date I have ever had. My hope is in God. I keep praying to God for guidance and strength. I moved on with my life, and this was me going to church as usual. And this was a Sunday morning. I was all dressed in my blue dress and looking so beautiful. On this day, I decided to speak with my pastor and tell him about all the terrible experiences I've had and ask for his advice. The pastor listened to my story and gave me some words of wisdom from the Bible.
My child, sorry about everything, but I want to let you know that God loves you and you are worthy of respect and love. You should never settle for less than you deserve. You should always trust God's plan for your life. Okay? I'm so sorry about your bad experiences with me. God's plans for you alone will come to pass, okay?
I took the pastor's words to heart and decided to focus on my own happiness and well-being. I continued to work hard and help others in the village. I also prayed to God for guidance and strength. So one day, I met this loving and kind man. He came into my life in a way I never expected. He has been so respectful, caring, and he treated me with love and respect.
I'm so happy God brought you my path. And on this day, I would ask you, please, will you marry me? I do not want to waste time. I want to marry you and take you back to the city with me.
I was so happy. This is the day I've always dreamt of. He asked me to marry him. And yes, I will marry you. That was my response to him. I accepted to marry him. And this was the day of my marriage with the love of my life. And the entire community came up to grace my occasion. I was so elated. We were so happy, smiling at each other. He gave me my dreamed marriage. I had to dress this way because I've always dreamt of wearing a white gown. And indeed, I was so happy. He held me by the hand as I walked to my parents. This was the day we had our Thanksgiving in my pastor's church. Oh, indeed, he was so happy. I had to thank him so much for his prayers, words of encouragement, and everything.
You see, my child, I always told you that God doesn't make mistake. It's only His plans that comes to pass in our lives. Only His will for us that comes to pass. God bless this marriage. Go and live in peace and harmony with your husband. God bless and multiply this marriage. You all shall be fruitful. in every areas of your lives.
This was my people eating, jubilating on my wedding day, enjoying themselves and thanking God for what He has done for me. Oh, indeed, God is faithful and I can't tell it all. This was me during our honeymoon. My husband took me to the city and we went for our honeymoon in a very beautiful hotel and we were so happy together. I was all dressed on red and
My love, thank you for marrying me. Thank you for coming into my life in a way I never expected. Welcome to my home. I will treat you like my queen that you are. I love you so dearly.
my story became an inspiration to many, and people started to realize that true love comes to those who believe in themselves and trust in God's plan for their lives. Even in the book of Jeremiah 29 verse 11, it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." I hope this my story will inspire and encourage you. If you are going through any form of bad experiences in life, ups and downs of life, never give up, never worry. God is with you. God has a good plan for you. He has good plans for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. So all you have to do is to keep hoping and trusting in Him. All that your heart desires will one day come to pass. If you enjoyed my story, I want you to subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, comment, and share me out, and put on your notification bell to always get updates on every of my new videos. Bye. Thank you for stopping by.